Okay, guys. So I just got back from the Jericho cruise, the triple whammy, and I had an awesome time. The first day was a little rough because it was, I think, six man's first cruise coming back. So besides having your vaccination card, you had to get vaccinated like 96 hours or something like that before. You had to come up negative, and then once you got to Miami, or would it be the port, Dame? Once you got to the port, you had to take a rapid test. Is that the right rapid? Yeah, rapid test.
Yeah.
And it's weird. We were in line for like 5 hours. It was crazy.
5 hours.
They hired like CVS, and I think CVS, a lot of workers called out. It was the first day was a little bit of a clusterfuck, and then 6-man run shit great. So they're smooth. They're usually so smooth.
Got a quick question.
Sure.
Monsters of Rock cruise, when you check in, when you go to the port, you just can't go anytime you want. I think when you book it or whatever, or like maybe a week
they give you
before,
times. They do give you time.
They give you time. So even with the times, like if your time was like 11:30, it was still backed up.
Yeah, I think some people. Yeah, I think some people just fucked up the time. They just came when they wanted to. That's what I think happened. But we had to be there by like 11 o'clock or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So we were in line from like 10:30 till like, I don't know. We didn't get on the boat till like 5 or something crazy like that.
Holy shit!
And I remember I called you because we didn't take off yet. We were on the boat, so I was able to use the phone still. That's why I called you. So besides that was the only clusterfuck. And guess what? They made up for it. They gave us each $100 to spend on the ship or whatever. So we had $200 to spend on the ship, how we wanted to spend it. It was like a day's work, if you look at it that way. And we also, because it was our third time joining the pandemic and all that stuff, they gave us the whole free drink pass for both of us, which was great because that's $100 and something a day. So
for someone who doesn't drink,
for someone who doesn't drink, I drank a lot of pineapple juice.
Deal.
They made out on my deal, probably.
Yeah.
But that was really cool. You know what I mean? The funny thing was that, you get juice, coffee, soda, all the booze you want for free, because you got the card, but you pay for water. Now they have water stations, which you don't pay for. But if I went to get like bottled water, it was like $5 a bottle. It was crazy. I'm like $10 for water. I'm like, I don't care. Here's $10 for water, because you're on vacation, you don't care. But yeah, man, it was so much fun. We're gonna go back in March. I think it's March 14th, and it's anybody who knows me knows I don't go that many places. My wife likes to go here and there. I'm a homebody. So for me to like it, it's got wrestling, it's got music, it keeps me occupied. As long as I'm occupied, I'm good.
Is that where you got that shirt?
Yeah, this is the one they gave us for free. So 6-man and Jericho totally hooked us up. We got free t-shirt, we got extra pictures with them, we got the booze thing and the drink thing, and $100 each. So I mean, we really got a lot if you think about it. It was totally worth it. I love it, and he's a great time, man. Did
you talk Kiss with him? He's a big Kiss fan.
No, I didn't get it. He's so busy that it's kind of like, hey, he'll show up for everything. He shows up for everything. Every band that plays, if you look around, Jericho's there somewhere. So, man, he's in the mix the whole time, and he's having a ball. He's having fun. Yeah. So he's totally in the mix. If you're watching a comedy show, you look up, you see Jericho laughing, it's like,
is he smashed the whole time or?
No, he's fine. I'm sure he's drinking, but he's fine. But he's working too. He sang 3 nights in a row. He did other stuff, meet and greets. But he's a fan. You could tell he loves what he's doing, and it really looks like he appreciates all the feedback. He's having fun. It's like having a party. He's having a party, But
he's having a party you pay for.
Guess what though? Hey, if you look at all between the food and the drink and all that, it's no more than I would probably pay here. If all 4 of us ordered out or went out to dinner right now, I'll be a couple $100 probably.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
If we went to the diner,
I'm not a drinker either.
But if all 4 of us went to the diner, it would probably be like 20, 40, probably like $80. Maybe not counting tip, So that's not bad, for me and my wife to do something, and and that's what we do. But so it's cool. Anybody else curious about anything with the cruise, Damo?
Who played?
Yeah.
Good question. The Dave Smithwick band was one. It was kind of like a blues thing. He played. Fozzy played 3 shows. The first show was the Sail Away show.
No, do they do all covers or originals?
Okay, that's what I was gonna say. First show was all all originals. Second show was covers and rarities. So it was a different show. So it was covers and rarities, and the third show was another Fozzy show with some different stuff in there. You had that. You had Rubik's Cube, which is an 80s tribute band with Steve Brown, who played in that Trickster and did a ton of other stuff. I think he even did some stuff with Def Leppard at one point. He filled in, I think, for a little bit. PJ Farley, who was in Trickster. He's got his own thing that he does. And he's in Fozzy now. He's officially in Fozzy now.
In Quarantine.
And Quarantine, which is the Kiss tribute Fozzy does. Well, not Fozzy, that Jericho did.
Right.
Oh, the name for a band right now.
Well, that was where they got it from. That's where they got it from.
That's where we got it from.
Okay.
Yeah. So they played. Then Quarantine played one night, and it was it's the drummer from, if I'm saying the guy's name, Luke Bryan,
the country guy.
The country guy. He played drums.
He's good.
They had
really good, dude.
A guy from Peru to play guitar, really good too.
They just added him, I think.
Yeah, they got him.
It was a man from Peru.
Yeah, he was great. The guy was great, and Jericho, and they do nothing but 80s like rarity Kiss.
How are they? Good?
And some 90s. It was pretty good. It was good. So they did like Thou Shall Not was in the set list.
Wow.
You know, was King of the Mountain? I don't know. There was a couple. No was in the set list. Like there was some ones that you wouldn't expect.
Is there a lot of people watching them do that?
Oh yeah, it was packed.
He's the 80s Kiss guy.
Yeah.
He's big on that, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it was a lot of fun. And you know, Dame, you've been on these cruises before. You actually played on the cruise before. You know how it's set up where one band might be playing the big stage 8:00 today, and then tomorrow night they might be playing 11:00 at a little kind of pub club kind of looking thing in the boat. So it's like you play 2 to 3 times, usually 2, I guess, and you're just all over the place. PJ Farley played all weekend. He played his ass off. He was doing like triples every day.
Yeah, right. You know? He was probably playing in 3 different bands, right?
He was playing in 3 different bands, man. So he was really busy. Dude, that guy's good, man.
Yeah.
He's good. He's real good. And he fits Fozzy well. Great stage presence, great bass player. Like really, really good. Who else played? Stryper. Stryper was amazing.
Oh, for real?
Oh, wow. Amazing, man.
Yeah.
Stryper was amazing. The vocal harmonies.
I like Stryper.
Yeah, Dame, I let you hear a clip the other day. The tone on the music was unfriggin' believable.
Yeah, it sounds the same.
Those 2 albums, The Hell with the Devil and God We Trust, were just awesome.
They're great. I like Soldiers
on
Yellow and Black Attack.
Yellow and Black Attack was the first one.
I don't remember that one too much.
Yeah,
that's
the first 2, I think, are like they're heavier or less commercial.
Yeah,
The Hell with the Devil on out was like it was like very like pop metal and stuff.
But you know what's crazy? I was hoping he did a Talk Is Jericho with them, and like we were right up front where it was great. They're very, they're serious about the Christian stuff. You know what I mean? They're not pushy with it, but they're very serious with Christian stuff. And like they talked about it, but they weren't pushy on it. They're like, listen, when they first put our records in the stores, they were putting us under Christian rock or Christian metal. He's like, we're not Christian metal. We're a metal band or rock band that's Christian. He's like, I want it with the other stuff. I don't want it separate it. It just happens to be that we're Christian.
I mean, but when you're singing about Jesus,
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
they-
they were
It's like-
singing
But
about it.
the
so-
thing is, they
Yeah.
do it undercover. When they
Yeah.
say you and stuff like they don't. That's well in some songs they call out Jesus and stuff like that, but it's not thick. They don't do it
Right.
a lot.
what's that song? You ever hear a song makes me want to sing? The
Yeah,
chorus
yeah,
is
yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. I was
that's
in there a little bit.
Jesus makes me want to sing.
But dude, Robert Sweet.
I like him though.
Robert Sweet's a fucking awesome drummer. He was awesome, and he's got to
Yeah.
be how old than him, guys? They got to be 60, right?
Have to be.
Got to be close to it.
Yeah, pushing 60, late
Yeah.
50s, I would say.
Yeah.
And
Mid to
58,
late 50s.
59. Yeah.
And I got a chance to talk to them for a little bit. Totally humble guys, man. Like totally humble guys. They even talked a little bit. I don't want to give too much away, so it'll be on his podcast. But they even talked about, them breaking in with the Motley Crues and all that stuff because they were all around that same. They all hung near with each other pretty much at one point. So they had some really cool stories. So if you get a chance to listen to the Talk is Jericho podcast when they're on, it's really worth watching. It was good, but it was more interesting than anything. It was very interesting. My wife even liked them. Now, my wife knew a couple of the big songs that were on MTV, but she didn't know nothing. After we got done watching, she went, "Wow, they're really good." I'm like, "They're great. They're impressive." And then a band I actually wanted to talk about, we go right into this. Crobot played on the boat. Get ready to hear Crobot in a couple minutes here. A couple seconds. Take the game. Crobot is awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, I don't know that much about them.
I didn't even know. I just found out today that they're from Pottsville, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's about
wow.
a couple hours away.
Yeah, so they're
They
not
make
far from
Yingling.
us. Yep. And the singer Brandon Eagley, great. He reminds me of you, Dame, a little bit. Don't look exactly like you, but he reminds me of you.
I looked them up after you said that. I was like, I could see it. Yeah,
You could
if I
see
grew a
it.
beard. Yeah.
I told him, Mike, I was telling Damien, I wanted to try and get him. I didn't get a chance to talk to him. I wanted to try and get him and get a guy that looks a little Spanish and been like, I'm Bert Lepore. That's Damien Mike. I'm going to get it eventually. I was trying. I just couldn't find nobody to fit the bill at the time, or I couldn't get a hold of them.
Funny.
But yeah, dude. So they got signed in 2012 or 2013. 2012, they put out an EP themselves. Then they got signed, I think, 2013 to Wind Up Records. And they put out another EP. And then I don't know what happened to you. They toured all over. They toured with fucking Black Label Society. They did that Motorhead cruise when they had that. So they were, I guess they're doing well. Very groove rock, little doomy, but groove rock. And the singer's like, if you like Louder Than Love, Soundgarden, like that type of Soundgarden, it's got a little bit of that feel to it. So it's real good. But they got signed by Mascot Records, and they put this out in 2018. Mother Brain, and it's really, 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 really good.
Yeah, I want to check them out.
I've
been hearing about them for a while now.
So good, man. The artwork looks great on this thing too. It's so good. It's worth checking out. And they were awesome live. And he did a set, the second night, or Sunday, might have been Sunday. Sunday night was the last night. And they did a set because everybody was dressed up as their favorite wrestler, whatever. So we went to go see Rubik's Cube because Rubik's Cube was playing, almost at the same time as they were. It was like a little different in time. It was close. So we were still watching Rubik's Cube, and it wasn't until, what's up, Mike?
Can I ask you one thing now?
Yeah.
Why didn't you dress up as Taz? You could have just stuck a towel over your head.
I don't know.
That would have been good.
Yeah, I would have loved it. I got to get a little more orange, but I would have loved it. But so two things were going on at once. So I went to go, even though I seen Rubik's Cube on the big stage, I wanted to see them again because they were having special guests. They brought out all different people that were on the cruise. Michael Sweet came out and did Breaking the Law with them. Great. Dude, his voice is still great. It really is. They did Panama together, which was just fun. So after Michael Sweet got done, I was like, all right, I want to catch some of Crobot again. So I walk in the room, dude. The singer's dressed up as Macho Man from like the Slim Jim commercial. He's got the whole red and yellow, and he's doing the set after the song ends. He's like, oh yeah, he's doing the whole set in Macho Man voice. So it was a lot of fun, man. Then we got home, fairly smooth. And yeah, we're going back in 5 months. And I'm like, I can't believe I'm going back, but I'm going back. It's
You're
worth
hooked.
it. I'm trying to get you to go with me, man. I'm trying to get you to go, Damo.
Yeah, maybe the next one.
The fifth one. Maybe we'll play the fifth one. I'm doing what I could to reach out here. We're in the core, mixed tapes and tasty cakes from the Jericho.